But I've got no idea what's going on with the phone. It just turned the video off for some reason. So, okay. Not really started the subject yet, so it doesn't really matter. So, there you go. Yeah. So as I say, look at the day. Isn't it beautiful? When I say nice little breeze, it's not too bad. In the car, it's blinking hot. We've got a nice little breeze, bit of sunshine, so that's nice. Yeah. So I suppose the topic is going to have to be Manchester United. A little bit of that, really. I'm going to talk about that for a bit because it's relevant right now. Well, certainly if the rumours are true, it's not good. Well, for the club, I think certainly the club's going to be held back for another 5 years at least by what's happening. They're basically offering Ollie another 3-year contract. That is the rumours that are coming out, that they're offering him a 3-year contract, even though he lost the Europa final. When it was really, he's not going to get a better chance to win a final than that. No chance at all. I mean, the thing of it is, the board have no intention whatsoever in getting the club back to the top. This board, the ownership, has no intention at all. What they want is the money coming in. That's all they care. As long as they keep the money coming in, that's all they care. They don't care about anything else. They couldn't care less about anything else at all. I imagine that, I think Rashford's emotional speech after the final, after the loss, I think he was sent out by the club to do that. To go and speak and go and say something emotional, to make it look as if the club were really, really sorry to the fans that they underperformed, etc., etc. I mean, what Rashford really should have said was, look, we're paid. I'm paid a huge amount of money. I focus on feeding kids when I really should be focusing on my football as well. Certainly, if I worked as hard on my football as I do on making sure kids are fed, we would have won tonight, because certainly I would have played a lot better. Right? That would have been something I would have respected. He would have come out and been honest and been truthful and had seen the truth about his own performances. Because his own performances have been awful, really, really bad. Possibly he's injured, I don't know. But if he's injured, then that's down to the manager, isn't it, really? Again, it's down to the manager. When it comes down to it, a lot of people are coming out with excuses. The excuses all come back to the manager. They're saying that he's not happy with his squad, as in, his squad depth. He's not happy with the quality of the players on the bench. Okay, right. When he came in, it all comes down to this. When he came to the club as interim manager, and they offered him a contract. When they offered him a contract, he had power at that point in time. He had the power to say to Woodward or anyone else who was there, I get to make decisions on transfers and you go and get me the players I want. Don't go and get players unless I say I want them. He had the power to do that. Did he do it? Clearly not. He had the power to say, if you don't get me the players I want, I walk, but you pay for my whole contract. You pay the whole thing, but I walked because of the fact that you're not giving me the tools I need to do the job here. I care about this club. I don't want to see it being dragged down, especially by my time here. Right? That's what you should have done. Because the board said that they wouldn't actually employ another manager until this summer. They didn't do that. Basically March. It was around early March, wasn't it? It was around February, March, wasn't it, that they gave him the contract. He had power then, because the board saw the way the fans were warming to Ollie and to his management. They saw the way the team was playing slightly better. Problem was, what they didn't see is why. That's because there's no football people actually on the board. Well, there wasn't then. Anyone who was football knowledgeable would have looked at the situation when Ollie first came in and said, Okay, the problem is teams were getting confident about playing against United when Jose was there in his last season. Teams are getting confident because United were playing quite poorly. Things weren't working at all. So they were coming at United, even the weaker teams were doing so. So what Ollie did is basically say to his front men, give it some, go on. Say to his defence, right, defend. As soon as you get the ball, straight to the front men. Right? Classic counter-attack football. That's what he did. It worked because the other teams weren't thinking that they were going to do that. Okay? After the second game when that happened, other teams should have figured out they're probably going to do that. But they didn't. No, they didn't figure it out, did they? So, yeah. Okay. That's what happened. And then eventually teams figured it out, and the only teams that actually didn't try to play differently were the big teams. The teams that thought that they could beat United anyway. Leave it, Micky. Now. Micky, enough. Someone's dropped a hat. A child's hat. Go on, Bubs. You have it. Go on, Locks. Riley, leave it. Riley, walk away. Riley, walk away. Now, Riley, let the babies play. Let the babies play. Why is it you got to get involved? They were starting to play tug, let them play. Nutty boy. Mollie, get out of the way. Dozy dog. There's Chewie. Hey, Chew. How you doing, Bubs? Lucy's there. There's one missing. Who's missing? No, they're all there. Okay. All there. Cool. We'll go this way. Yeah, as I say, I mean, so now they're offering him another contract. It's like, jeez, really? Yeah, but there's people going on radio and there's ex-players. But the improvement that he's made since he's been there. What improvement? Excuse me, what improvement? Look. Have a little looky. Look at the numbers. Look at the actual record of his performances. There's no improvement at all. He got second, so did Jose. He got to Europa final, Ollie did, but lost. Jose won the Europa final. But Jose didn't have all the players that Ollie has available to him. Whereas about 7 or 8 players that Ollie now has available to him that Jose didn't have. Better players. So, improvement? No. No, and the home form is absolutely awful. That's no real improvement, is it really? There was initial improvement when he first came in and he started playing the counter-attack until the lower teams figured that out and played a more sort of defensive play against them. They started playing counter-attack against United. And it worked because, of course, United can't figure it out because they haven't got the players to do so. United still, after all this time, still have not got a right winger. Right, so Ollie's been there 2 years. They still have not got a right winger. They still haven't really got a left winger. So, they've got players like Cavani. Yeah, the ball's coming into Cavani. Yeah. Which a lot of people say Shaw has improved. And yet he has to a certain degree. Put it this way, Shaw gets forward more now than he did. But, yes, when Jose first came, Shaw was overweight. He was, we all knew that. We could all see that Shaw was overweight at that point in time. That's probably why he didn't get forward very much. He was too fat to get forward. And run all the way back again, he'd have been knackered. So therefore, he didn't. He's lost a bit of weight now, he's got a bit fitter, so therefore that helps his situation. But also, he's with a manager who's basically saying, get forward a bit more. The problem is, when he does get forward, is he that much better at his crossing and his passing? No, he really isn't. Look at his assists, look at the amount of crosses he puts in. that hits the first defender. That's poor. I'm sorry, that's really poor. That's not good in any way, shape or form. You know? I mean, certainly in the games I've watched, the majority of assists have come from Bruno, Pogba, even Greenwood. More than Shaw. Shaw's been forward all the time, spends most of the game forward. Right? Hardly any assists because he plays a little safe pass backwards. He's still doing that as he was with Jose. Everything that people complained about with Jose is still going on now. The little passing backwards, the square passing, the slow going forward. It's exactly the same. So people are complaining about that still. So where's the improvement? Get your hat, Mollie. Come on, this way. I'm pretty sure the people should be a bit more over there now, in which case we shouldn't bump into them. Shouldn't. Anyway, so, yeah. Well, that's how, I mean, talking about Man United, So, I mean, look at the excuses. Ollie was saying, we've got to play all these games in the space of only a few days. Liverpool had exactly the same, but they ended the season strong. So, I'm sorry. You're full of crap, Ollie. Absolute full of crap. And the problem is, the media should be holding them accountable. Should be saying, but excuse me, Liverpool, they missed that game, as you did. So they had to play all those games, didn't they? Really? You got this extra game, which is Europa final. But you did rest those players, didn't you? So, problem is he's absolute full of excuses. Finding all the excuses rather than saying, I mucked up. I should have done this, I should have done that. I should have made sure, certainly Europa final, I should have walked subs on early. Around about 70 minutes mark. As soon as I realised that certain players were looking tired, I should have walked subs on. I should have just done something. Obviously, the problem is that what subs have you got available? And I see it. I do see it. Fred is terrible. James is terrible. Having them as subs, that's not good. Basically, with Martial, I don't think Martial was fit. I don't think he was a sub. If Martial would have been a sub, he would have brought him on. He might have actually done something. But then again, Martial has been terrible for the longest time now. He's another person who's got to be got rid of. Get rid of him now. Come on, get a shot of him. It's ridiculous. United are paying the wages and basically just having these hang-on players who just aren't good enough, not in any way, shape or form. Because they're not. James, sorry mate, you need to go back to, is it Cardiff or Swansea? One of them you came from, you need to go back to whichever one that was. You're not good enough, mate. Sorry. When you first started, the first 10 games, you were playing really well. But again, he was playing on the left. Where's he been played by Ollie? On the right. Ollie won't play him on the left. Why? Because he wants Pogba or Rashford on the left or Martial. James plays well on the left. Play him on the bloody left if you're going to bring him on. Come on, learn. That's the thing, isn't it, really? I mean, who in the coaching department actually has any knowledge or anything? Clearly, none of them. None of them seem to, do they, really? Loves you. Loves you, Mollie Kylie. Got your sticky stick, have you? Oh, you've got your hat. Mollie got a hat. Ain't you, Mollie Kylie got a hat. Mollie Kylie got a hat. Ain't you, look at that, eh? It's supposed to be on your head, not in your mouth, baby. But it seems as if, Mollie's got a hat, but she's got it in her mouth. She doesn't realise hat's supposed to be on head. Seems to be the same with Man United and their coaches. They don't seem to be realising that you play that player there, you're going to get the best out of them. You play this player there, you're going to get the best out of them. Same as Jose, kept on playing Pogba too deep with nothing up front. So there was no movement up front at all. None at all. But then they were expecting Pogba to do what exactly? He has the ball deep, he's looking forward, there's nothing. So he's trying to make things happen. Like Bruno has been struggling. The more the front players struggle the more Bruno's struggling. Exactly the same as Pogba was. Everyone was blaming Pogba, weren't they? It wasn't Pogba at all. You know, you can't expect him to carry the team. Sorry, it's not his job to do so. It really isn't. They're bringing in players like Sanchez. What on earth was the club doing that? How stupid. Ugh, and paying him such a high wage. Absolutely moronic. You know, Arsenal don't want him anymore. They want Mkhitaryan. So therefore you say, okay, you get Mkhitaryan, we have to put up with Sanchez, but we're not going to pay anywhere near £450,000 a week for him. That means any players that come in, they're going to want a blinking high wage, aren't they, really? Their wage is going to go up by sort of at least 30 times because of him. Oh, how stupid. It's been so badly run. I say you've got a money man running a football club. Basically, I think he was told, just make sure you sign these players, you know. And he's gone, yeah, okay, yeah. Just throw a whole, you know, house full of money at them. Yeah, but the consequences of that, what does that mean for the future? Look at how big she's getting. That's Covie. She's getting really, really big, isn't she? There's Locks. Ah, Locks. I heard as well. I heard Covie. Don't worry. Right, come this way. We've got you all? Yeah, we've got you all. Come on. We'll go back this way. Come on, there's plenty more tracks we can go on. You alright, Coves? How you doing, baby girl? Loves. Loves. Love Covie. Love Covie. Love you too. Yes, love you too. Get out of it. Go on. On you get. Go on. Walk his time. Not jump his time. Walk his time. I've already told you, you're not going to be a jumper. You're going to be a cardigan. Okay? Oh dear. Well, as I say, I mean, all this stupidity about, but he's made improvements, all this sort of stuff. Yeah, whether it's, I mean, Liverpool had the same thing. When Liverpool were going through their 30 years of not challenging for the league, not properly challenging for the league, yeah, making the occasional sort of, yeah, like United last season were top of the league for about 2 weeks, weren't they? Yeah, when Liverpool were in their 30 years, they were occasionally top of the league, and that made them believe that it could be this year. No, it can't, because it wasn't, was it? Yeah, United are the same. Their fans are exactly the same. Their ex-players are exactly the same. Yeah, manager comes in, manager's ex-player. Oh, we've got to kiss his butt. Yeah, legend. What do you mean legend? What are you talking about legend? As a footballer, was Ollie truly a legend? Yeah, Keane was a legend. Scholes was a legend. Giggs was a legend. Beckham was a legend. Schmeichel was a legend. Vidic was a legend. Cantona was a legend. Ollie? You mean super sub? Super sub Ollie, the one that's brought on mainly as a sub, who was lucky enough to be brought on and in the right place during that European Cup final, just to stick his toe out. So he's a legend because of that? Really? No, sorry. Good player. He was a good forward. Oh yeah, he was a good forward. But he came to the club at just the right time. If he had come to the club now, how would he perform? Mollie, Collie, Mollie. Get your hat out. There you go, Mollie. See? It was left. Left for Mollie, Collie. Eh? Did Daddy give it back to Mollie? 'Cause love. Eh? 'Cause love. There you go, Mollie, Collie. 'Cause love. My number one, ain't you? Eh? Yeah. No, as I say, you know, Liverpool had the same. They talked up their ex-players who went and took the job as a manager. They didn't really criticise them as they would anyone else. You know, they just kissed butt. That's what they did. There was a lot of butt kissing. Oh, good pickup. Locki Down, Locks. Well done, baby. Good pickup, Locks. That was a good pickup, aye. She ran and picked up the hat as she was running, which was pretty good. Oh, for a little pup, not bad. Mollie wants it back. You keep on leaving it, Mollie, don't you, eh? Oh, Mollie thought she got it. Did you think you got it, Border Collie? She's too quick for you, isn't she, your baby? Oh, Mollie wants it. Mollie got it. Well done, Mollie Collie. There you go, you got it back, didn't you, Mollie? I don't know where the sock was that Lucy had. Have you lost your socky, Lucy? Lucy, leave now. No. Lucy, leave it now. Lucy. Right there, Lucy. Get your stick. Go on you go. Go on. On you go. Love it, love it, love. No, as I say, I mean, look, it is most likely, if they give him a new contract, next 5 years, it's going to be completely messed up. Well, because you're giving him a contract now. So if you fire him, you're going to pay him off. That's a lot of money the club loses that they couldn't use to invest in players and stuff like that. So, you know, why do you want to fire another manager? You have to fire him. You are. Yeah, better to let him go. Better to sort of say to him, okay, things haven't quite worked out, have they? So, come back in the coaching role if you want. Do that sort of stuff as you did, in the past. Yeah. Or go back to Bromby or Bromby or whatever the club is called. Go back to them. Yeah. I just wondering what Micky was looking over there, so I wonder what he's looking at. Nothing there, as far as I can tell. Yep. Anyway, so yeah. Yeah. It's what it is. I mean, it's going to be quite dark, I think, for quite a bit longer for the fans of that club now. I mean, as I say, for me, my interest in Man United as a club or football team has sort of waned, over the years. Certainly looking at the situation now. Within about 5 years, I'll have no interest at all in them. Well, I mean, I'm old. I'm going to be 52 this year. So, am I wanting to wait until I'm nearly 80 for the club to get back to the top again? Nah. Can't be bothered. Can't be bothered with 20, 30 years of angst and getting annoyed about the fact that this club is being run so incredibly badly. Yeah. I mean, what gets me is the fans. The fans are the biggest problem, because it's like, Adam Matic is one. He rants on about his performance is just not good enough. That sort of stuff. But then he won't put the blame where it belongs. He's saying, but Ollie won't bring on subs. He won't put the blame on Ollie. He'll say, it's because the subs aren't good enough. Blame the board for that. Excuse me, manager. His job is to manage. His job is to get the best. Remember Fergie's last team? It was quite poor. It was no better than Ollie's team. The team of squad that Ollie's got is no worse than the team of squad that Fergie had in his final year. The final year that he won the Premier League. That year. Oh, come here. Come here. Come here. Come here. This way. Over here. Gotta go this way now. I don't know where these people are going. Mollie, come this way. Lucy's got the hat. Okay, we're going this way for a sec. We'll wait over here. Hopefully they go down that way. If they come up this way, then we've got a problem. Right, stay there. Stay. Stay there. Covie, stay. Stay there. Amber, sit down. Covie, stay now. Stay there. Sit. Wait. You're going that way. Right, come here. Micky, come here. Now. Here, now. Amber. No, go. This way. Come. Come on. This way. Mollie. Come on, Mollie. Amber, stay. You stay. We've got this problem. Come on, this way. Ah! Oi! Idiots! Don't run into me. Watch where you're running. Covie. Don't fight as you're running, you idiot. Why are you bashing into me, you moron? You can pack that up straight away. When you're running, no fighting. Dozy dog. These people go. God, they're taking their time, aren't they? Come here. Now, here, Micky. Micky here. Locki here. Locks. Locki. Locki. Come here. Riley here now. Get here. Locki here now. Come here. Locki here. Well, there's a bit of a pack on there. Is there 5 people? 5 people, I think 3 dogs. 1 person, 8 dogs. There's 8 there, if you count the people and dogs. There's 9 here. So, yeah, okay. Okay, 1 more here than there is there. But, not much more. I think there's only 5 people. There could be more, is there? Don't know. 5 people. I think only 3 dogs. Could be 4. I don't know. I think it's 3. It could be 4 dogs. Not sure. Okay. Anyway. Yeah. Well, I mean, put it this way, the pundits, I like Keane. Keane's good. Although even Keane, he won't really criticise Ollie the way he criticise others. No, he won't, because of course Ollie's an ex-teammate, so he won't really criticise Ollie. He sort of does, but in an underhanded manner where he can't be accused of criticising Ollie. I mean, generally speaking, one question I would have, why on earth hasn't Ollie gone to people like Keane, gone to people like Scholes and Rio and the Nevilles and said, come and help. Yeah, come and help. Yeah, come and get involved in the coaching. Yeah, we need people that can help us. Yeah. Certainly defenders need someone like Rio to help them. That's it. Apparently, from what people are saying, Ollie was hoping that Maguire would play up until 5 minutes before the start of the game because he doesn't like Lindelof. Yeah, he doesn't like Bailly either. But of course, United gave him another contract. I think they gave him another contract based around the fact that if they choose to sell him, they could get more money for him because of the fact he's got a contract. Yeah, he's got a full contract, so therefore they can do that. And put it this way, Italian teams would be very, very wise to go for Bailly. Fantastic defender. He's the best defender United have got. So all these people bigging up Maguire. Jesus, how? Based on what exactly? Is he a good interceptor of the ball? Not really. Is he good at bringing the ball out? Not really. Is he great in the air? Not really. I mean, the amount of goals that United have conceded through corners while Maguire's been playing, what has he done? Nothing. Does he get beaten here? No, but he's often not marking the tallest person. He seems to show. Vidic was a player, he would go through his own teammates to clear the ball. Maguire, he doesn't have that in him. He just doesn't. When I think about the great Man United defenders of the past, I don't think he's up to the scratch of any of them at all. But for some reason, he's been lauded. A lot of the pundits think he's a great player. Think he's had a fantastic season for United. I'm looking and saying, excuse me, have you been watching the same person? I mean, he's the captain, but he's got no leadership qualities whatsoever. None at all. When he was at Leicester, he scored a lot of goals from free kicks. At United, he hasn't done so. You can't necessarily blame him for that. If the crossing isn't very good, then you can't blame him for that. But defensively, That's where a central defender really should be earning his bread and butter. Has he done so? Not really. Yeah, butter, not butter. Okay, good point, yes. Butter, not butter. Yeah, bread and butter. There you go, that's the Kentish roots there. Aye. Go on, shift arse. Love. I think that'll do for this walkies. I think so. Now we could have a little game of wacky ball as well. I've got drink in the car. So that's one thing for Monday. I've got to put lots of drink in the car for them and for me. You know, for them coming to do the sewage system. Well, a sewage pump. What needs to be done. Pack it up, you two. Walkies, not fighties, okay? No one went ding ding, did they? So no fighties. That's to call Mr. Hearn, get you two in a boxing ring. Aye. Not sure if anyone's going to pay the money. Boxing gloves look funny on them. It would. Yeah. Would you use 2 boxing gloves for the front feet, or would you use 4 for all the feet? So 4 boxing gloves on. Well, because they do, when they play fighting, they do use all their paws as a way of defending and attacking. See, here we go, paws being used here, front paws. But when they're on the floor, they use all of them, so should they have boxing gloves on all the feet? Be tough to walk, but... Amber, here now. Oh, Jesus, come here. Really, another one? Come here, this way. Riley, here, now. Come on, this way, Riley, here. Right, this way here, come, up here. This way here, come on. You missing any more? No, we've got the pups. 1, 2, 3, 4, 8. Go on you go. On you get them, go. Amber, shift, go now. Go on, Amber, on you go. Amber, go. Come on, come close. Ah, dear. I was thinking ideally, when they're doing this sewage system, you've got a massive area where you've got the sewage, the whole system, and the pipes and everything. It's a complete waste of space in a tiny little flat. What they should really do is move the pipes over, create a bigger bathroom. But they won't, because they're only going to be there for about 5 hours. So I don't think they're going to be doing all that while they're in there. Yeah. But they've got one heck of a lot of waste. A whole weekend's of toilet. Yeah, that they've got to then clear out. Well, because they left it. They had the part. Yeah, landlord had the part. It took 48 hours to be delivered. It was 2 weeks ago yesterday that they said it's delivered, basically 2 weeks ago this Monday. So that's when they should have contacted me to do it. Then it could have been done. The whole weekend I could have been using the sewage system and making sure that everything was flushed, ready for them. Now, not been flushed for the whole weekend. That's my own fault, really. I only got that to deal with. It's called tough luck, isn't it, really? Yeah. Pain in the wherever and everywhere, I suppose. Yeah. How comes we've now only got 5 doggies? There's 6 with Lucy. There's 7 with Locki. Okay. Where's 8? 8 with Micky over there. Okay. Micky, this way. Mr. Mouse, over here, Bubs. Right. So anyway, there you go. I'll leave you to it. Speak to you soon. God bless. And yeah, it's just been football on this one, isn't it? So we'll see if I do a video tonight. See if there'll be a more interesting subject for you. Yeah, we had a good one yesterday. So it's football today. It was a good Kingdom one yesterday. It's football today. I could add to that, but I'd just be trying to force it right now. If nothing's given, I can't really share it in that way. So, yeah, I'm not going to try and force it. Yeah, so talk about other things that I know. Yeah. Right, you take care. God bless. I'll speak to you soon. Bye-bye.